Eddie Murphy blasted onto the scene in the 1980s on Saturday Night Live, and with his record-breaking stand-up specials, Delirious and Raw, making him one of the biggest and funniest stars in the world. His transition to Hollywood films was seamless and instantly catapulted him to megastar status, with roles in 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, Trading Places, Coming to America, and many, many others. He became an icon. His films became part of the lexicon. He became instantly recognizable. He worked constantly in the 90s and 2000s in some of the industry's biggest hits, including the Shrek franchise. He's gotten critical acclaim for roles in Dreamgirls, Life, and Bowfinger, and others. But it would be his role in an incident in 1997 at 4:45 in the morning that would alter his public persona forever. In April of 1997, Eddie Murphy was pulled over at 4:45 in the morning in West Hollywood after having just picked up a trans prostitute named Addison Solie. She was wanted for a warrant for solicitation, and Eddie Murphy explained that he was merely being a good Samaritan and they looked like she needed help. Now, Murphy had been a star for a decade or more, but he was far from naive. This was a location in West Hollywood known for trans prostitutes. It was 5 in the morning. He claims that he was restless and decided to go for a drive. No charges were brought on him, but the story stuck. He was pilloried in late night and by many salacious media outlets for being on the down low. Since the beginning of Hollywood, there have been two things that remain true. The sexual deviants run wild there with power, fame, and money, and they have many ways of protecting their own. Anytime a cash cow like Murphy's threatened, they're quickly protected by the system and the vultures that surround it. Murphy hired P.I. Paul Barisi, a one-time gay porn star and now private investigator, to defuse the scandal. He apparently went around paying off many of the trans prostitutes to attract their stories that they knew Murphy. According to other trans prostitutes, Murphy frequented their services, but they all recanted within days of Barisi paying them. They said it was a Murphy look-alike, except for Solie. She refused to take the bribe. What's confusing is the official story by Murphy and his people is merely he stopped to pick her up being a good Samaritan, and she was arrested for a previous warrant. So why would they need to bribe her? What story did they need to have her recant? Barisi was a known associate of famous Hollywood PI Anthony Pellicano, who fixed problems for some of the biggest stars in Hollywood and is currently serving a prison sentence for his many crimes involved in that pursuit. Nearly a year after the scandal broke, Solie was found dead. She was on the sidewalk just below her balcony in her robe and underwear. The official story is that she got locked out and tried to scale down the side of the apartment building and slipped. She was 21. Now, it's not my opinion that Murphy had anything to do with such a crime. Stars don't usually have to get their hands dirty. But many people have been known to do a lot worse for a little bit of money. Thanks for watching.